All right, let's talk about digital design. We're going to tear down the old way of doing things and build something way faster, way smarter. We're talking about going from zero to a full-on designer, and we're going to do it by looking at this pretty revolutionary tool called the Google Mixboard. So let's just dive right in. Quick question for all you creators, you entrepreneurs out there. Does your workflow feel, I don't know, a little 2023? You know what I mean, right? Are you still that person jumping between like 5 different tabs, wrestling with a bunch of different programs just to get one single idea from your brain onto the screen? It's a pain, isn't it? Okay, so if that sounds even a little bit familiar, then you need to hear this quote from Coach BK Han. It's a straight up warning. You are losing the AI race. And look, this isn't just about being a little inefficient anymore. In today's world, that old way of working, it means you are actively, literally falling behind. The race is already on, and just standing still, well, that's the same as going backwards. But hey, this isn't about doom and gloom, not at all. This is about a huge opportunity. So think of what we're doing here as your first look, your sneak peek at what's being called the 2026 blueprint. This is a whole new way of creating, and it's designed to put you right at the front of the pack. So why are people losing that race? Well, it really all comes down to one simple, powerful idea: friction. You know, all those little moments of resistance, the things that just slow you down and completely kill your creative flow. And this quote from SkyJoe, it just hits the nail on the head. There's too much friction. Every single time you have to export a file or manually make a mockup or just switch between apps, that's friction. So the real question becomes, what if you could just get rid of it? What if AI could step in and do all that heavy lifting for you? And that right there brings us to the hero of this whole story, the Google Mixboard Canvas. This is the solution we're talking about. And look, it's not just another app you add to your folder of tools. No, this thing is designed to be your one-stop shop, your AI-powered command center for everything creative. And to guide us through this whole new world, we've got 2 main characters. First, there's Coach BK Han. He's the expert instructor, kind of leading the charge. And then you've got his futuristic AI-powered sidekick, SkyJoe. So here he is, this is SkyJoe, and he's way more than just some cute mascot. He's basically the embodiment of this new era we're talking about. He represents all that power of smart, fast, AI-driven creativity. Okay, so let's get specific. What exactly is Google Mixboard? Well, technically, it's an experimental AI canvas. But what really gives it all its juice is the engine running under the hood, the Nano Banana Pro model. Yeah, it's a memorable name for sure, but it's powering some seriously powerful tech. Now, this is where Mixboard really changes the game. It's all about this concept called parallel ideation. So instead of slowly working on one single idea, tweaking it forever, you generate a bunch of different options all at the same time. This doesn't just make you faster, it completely changes how you brainstorm. You can instantly A/B test concepts side by side, all in one single spot. It is no joke, a total game changer. Okay, so we get the concept, right? But now let's see how it actually works. We're going to look at 3 specific features that honestly feel less like tools and more like superpowers. These are basically cheat codes for getting way ahead of the competition. All right, superpower number 1, circle to edit. I mean, we've all been there, right? You create this almost perfect image, but there's just one tiny little thing that's wrong with it, and it drives you crazy. Well, think of this as your digital magic wand to fix that. And the process? It could not be simpler. You don't need to read a manual or anything. You literally just circle the mistake, tell the AI what you want instead, and then just watch it regenerate that one little area in seconds. That's it. No more tossing out the entire image and starting all over again. All right, let's move on to the next cheat code. Superpower number 2 is called the put it on method. And this is a massive, massive shortcut for anyone who's creating branded merch. So what this does is completely get rid of that super tedious process of exporting your designs and then messing with mockup templates in Photoshop. The AI is actually smart enough to understand lighting, perspective, how to realistically wrap your design onto a t-shirt or a mug or a hoodie. And the best part? It keeps your brand perfectly consistent, using the exact same mascot or logo on every single item. Okay, so we've seen how you can create and edit designs with insane speed. But this next feature, this is what takes Mixboard from just being a cool creative tool to being an absolutely essential business weapon. This right here is the ultimate transformation. And Coach BK Han is not kidding when he calls this the ultimate cheat code. Seriously, this is the one feature that connects all your messy, creative brainstorming directly to your bottom line. So just imagine this for a second. Your Mixboard canvas is just covered in genius ideas. It's that beautiful, creative chaos of logos, sketches, random notes, product mockups, the whole shebang. It's the raw material for a brilliant campaign, but it's not quite ready to show a client, right? Not yet. But then you hit that transform button. You click it, and in that one moment, you get this sound of pure automation. It's the sound of chaos becoming order. And just like that, it's done. The AI analyzes your entire board and intelligently organizes the whole thing into a polished, professional, client-ready pitch deck. I mean, the entire journey, from that first little spark of an idea to a professional presentation, it's all automated with just a single click. It's unreal. So when you step back and look at it, what this all really comes down to is this. We haven't just been looking at a set of cool features. We've been looking at a whole new philosophy for how to work. This is that 2026 blueprint we talked about, and it's all about making sure you don't get left in the dust. And this whole mindset, it's captured perfectly by this mantra from the A-Hustle generation. Drink coffee, eat pancake, automate. The goal isn't just to work hard anymore, it's to work smart. By using automation to your advantage, which frees you up to focus on what really matters, the big ideas. And that brings us right back to where we started. Tools like Google Mixboard, they are completely redrawing the map for creators. The AI race is definitely on. The old rules are out the window, and really, the only question left is the one for you. Are you ready?